Happy Friday, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It says I'm live. I don't see any, I don't see my little comment section for some reason this morning, so I'm not sure what's happened to that, but I've got a thumbs up. So let me see what's going on here. Swipe left. Hold on. Bear with me. There we go. Lachelle, thank you. Yay. Good morning, everyone. How are y'all doing? Welcome. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you guys are here. Y'all know that this is new for me. And I'm really excited. I stayed up pretty late last night taking notes. I don't usually do notes when I do lives. I just like to talk and bounce ideas off of you guys, but I have a whole little book of notes here. So I did homework last night. Good morning, Doris and Connie and Barb. Good morning, everyone. I have a little bit of a cold. We've had a house full of flu. My husband and my daughter have the flu, and which is not a lot of fun. Zadie's missed the entire week of school. My son has the flu in Abilene. My mom and her husband are both in the hospital. There's a lot of nastiness going on, so we need to talk about what we're going to talk about today for sure. So, Connie, Merry Christmas to you too. I am sitting on top of my breakfast room table, which is probably where you'll catch me. It's really the only good light about 9 o'clock in the morning here, so San Antonio, Texas time. So let me introduce myself to anyone who's hopping on who doesn't know who I am or what we're doing here. My name is Tracy Bellion, and I am the owner of Tracy's Fancy, which is a furniture painting DIY decor page that I've had for several years, and I've actually owned the business for about 7 years. And why are we on here talking about food today, and why am I doing Fancy Food Friday? I won't take a long time to recap this because there's a couple of old videos that will describe this, but I do want to tell you what got me here today. And this started back on October the 22nd of this year, just a couple of months ago. I crashed. I had just like I have a gnat. I had a crash and burn. I'd been pushing really hard for the last 7 years in my business, and had been ignoring a lot of signs and symptoms in my body. I thought that I was maybe dealing with some oncoming fibromyalgia, completely undiagnosed, diagnosing myself. I had thyroid disease years ago also, and had a total thyroidectomy and had my thyroid removed. They told me that was not autoimmune at the time. They told me that had something to do with hormones, and my pregnancy with Zadie, who's now 11. Now looking back, hi Sherry. Now looking back, I don't think that was the case. Been ignoring a lot of body aches and just tiredness and fatigue, and just push and push and push. So on October the 22nd, I crashed and burned. I was in bed for a couple of weeks, really sick. We went to the doctor. We started with a lot of tests, and it took us 45 days, which is actually a blessing. That's a pretty fast diagnosis. It took us 45 days to come to a diagnosis, which is I have autoimmune hepatitis. So had never heard of it before, didn't know what that was. So that is what brings us here today, is me doing what I do. I like to research, and I like to learn, and I like to conquer, and I like to make the best of everything. So hi Sonia and Mary. So that's what I'm doing here today, is I've decided that I'm going to give this my absolute all in turning my health around, and trying to help my liver in any possible way that I can to regenerate. So in a lot of research and reading and sharing and response from you guys on my paint page, Kathy, my Aunt Kathy's on. Hi, honey. Thank you. Oh, I love you so much. It's so good to see you. I just got your Christmas card. Thank you. It was beautiful, and thank you for the note. So anyway, that's why we're here. So welcome to my world of autoimmune hepatitis. We're only going to do this on my page on Fridays, and we're going to stick to furniture and DIY and decor all the other days of the week, mostly Monday through Thursdays. I think on the weekends I'm not going to post very much. So that's what we're doing. So let me tell you what autoimmune is. For those of you who might not know, brief in a sentence, nutshell, it's basically many forms of diseases that where your body goes into sort of an overkill and recognizes something in your body as foreign, and your immune system begins to attack it. So in my case, it's my liver, and my body has decided that my liver is foreign, and it has been attacking my liver for years. They don't know how long. My doctor, again, I just went yesterday, he said years. This has been going on for years. I have significant damage to my liver. I am almost at a stage 3. I sit between a 2 and 3, and 3 is where cirrhosis sets in. And I do have time to turn it around. So that's why I'm tackling this. What is hepatitis? Hepatitis just means an inflamed liver. There's lots of things that cause hepatitis also. What's causing my hepatitis is my immune system. My comments and my followers and you guys out here in this world, I can't believe it. The autoimmune community just like jumped off of my paint page. I'm like, how did this happen? This is a paint page. And then all of you guys just like, bam. I mean, it was a lot. It was a lot of response. And I mean, it just broke my heart. I've cried for you guys. I've prayed for you guys. I've got hope for you guys. And I'm going to pull whatever I can together because I have a big voice here on Facebook. I never saw this coming, you guys. I never, ever saw this coming. I never believed that I would be doing this. I felt like I was on top of the world. I felt like I could handle I can handle anything, but I never thought I would become chronically ill. I don't know why. I felt I was inevitable. What's the word? Not inevitable. Oh my gosh, what's that word? Invincible. I never thought that I would be sick. I felt invincible. Why? I don't know why. Hi, Haley. Hi, Jessica. Y'all both jumped on. Sarah. So anyway, I have this big voice. I have lots of you on here are dealing with, whether it's autoimmune or not, you just feel like crap. Your mamas, your grandmas, you're trying to work. Good morning, Pain and Pretties. And you are, you're just burning the candle at both ends. We all are. We women are. Men too. Men too. Our families are. Our kids are. We've got them in multiple sports. We've got them in, programs. And I mean, we're moving too fast. We're moving too fast. And as my precious late mother, Doe Mommy Phyllis, said, slow down. Those were her last words to me. Slow down. Almost 10 years ago. And I didn't listen. But I'm slowing down. I'm slowing down today. So anyway, I'm kind of enjoying it. And I've taken the time to put some things together. So this is what brings me here. This is my new normal and my new passion. It's going to join my paint passion. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. No one commented on my paintbrushes in the juicer with the kale, except for my dietitian. Didn't y'all think that was creative? I think that was the best photo I've ever taken for a Facebook or Instagram post. It's a big deal when you're trying to get someone's attention and you take pictures and you have to take a bunch of pictures. Sometimes I took that picture and it was like, boom. I'm like, dang, that's a good picture. It was really good. God really put all the light in the right place and all the energy in the right place and made it look great so you guys would look at it. So let's see. I've got my notes here. Most autoimmune is usually always treated with steroids. So I am on high doses of steroids. Lachelle is telling me autoimmune is still in testing. Rheumatoid arthritis, yes. RMS 28, yes. Totally agree with you, girl. God works in mysterious ways. He does, and I am just following his lead. So here we go. So autoimmune is usually treated with steroids. In my case, with the hepatitis, really high doses of steroids. We're trying to suppress my immune system. So that's fine. I'm all about the medical world. I am a retired RN. I was an RN in pediatric ICU for 10 years. So I am blessed enough to have a lot of medical knowledge and background, which I guess that was part of God's plan. So, I'm not completely freaked out anymore. It was shocking to hear it, but I will do what I can to put this together with you guys. So I'm a creative person. I have a medical background. I am hungry for information, and I'm sick. So let's put this all together, and let me feed you with little nuggets as best I can. And we're going to see how this evolves, okay? So today, I'm here to address a new need, and that was for a group here that let me know that they were hungry for information on how to become healthier, whatever the reason, whatever your autoimmune issue is, whatever your nutrition deficiencies are, okay? That's why we're here. If you know of anyone who could benefit from this, I would really like it if you would share my video today, if you would get the word out that we are going to start meeting here on Friday mornings at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. We will evolve into sharing ideas, recipes, be encouraging to one another, go back and read comments, post links, share blogs, all of that sort of stuff. I'm not going to address those things today in my video. I want to just talk today and kind of give you an idea of what you need to do to get prepared to get started. I was really, really overwhelmed. I was contacted by Corinne Snyder. She is a nutritionist and is almost finished with her, I think she starts her residency for her registered dietitian in Austin, Texas in May. She is currently in Colorado. She has, she's young, she's hungry, she's done a ton of research. Her mother is a dietitian, and she's very eager to help me, and I really, really trust her. She's a longtime friend. I've known her since she was a young girl in junior high. So she's now in her 30s and has a small child of her own. She's married, and she's been wonderful to me. So she has a website called lovelynutrition.org. I've already shared that for you. And I will put that in the comments today, along with a lot of other links when we are through with this live video. Okay, so let's get moving. She shared with me tons of information. I was super overwhelmed. I went to the grocery store and I cried. I cried at the grocery store. I had my husband and my daughter, and they were off. We kind of sent them off. I've never done a 100% organic shopping trip before. I wasn't at, a full organic store. I wasn't at a farmer's market. I was at H-E-B, a big H-E-B, and I was super overwhelmed. And Siobhan and Paula, good morning, Paula. I was really overwhelmed. I'm just pushing the buggy. I've got my little list, and y'all, tears are just running down my cheeks. And I'm like, why am I crying? Why am I emotional? And Matt's like, babe, come here. And he's like putting his arms around me. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just so overwhelmed. I'm thankful. I feel blessed. This is just a new journey. I felt like I was jumping off a cliff or something. I was just shopping in the produce section, but I wasn't sad. It wasn't sad tears, but I don't want y'all to feel that in the grocery store. And Corinne knew. She knew she's really slammed me with a lot, but she was trying to get me a lot of information so I could share with you guys. So I've picked through it all, and I'm going to start with some real basics, okay? So let's keep it simple. What am I doing? The Autoimmune Protocol is what I'm doing. I am in the elimination phase. Today is day 5 of the elimination phase. You can look this up. There's YouTube videos that's all over the internet. There's things all over Pinterest. Autoimmune Protocol. I have friends that were kind enough that I've known for years that have sent me titles of books and authors, and Stacy and Robin, good morning. And I appreciate that, and I will eventually get into those books, but right now I need to stay on the surface, and I'm kind of depending on Corinne to kind of feed me a little bit at a time, and as I get comfortable, I will dive into those. But it's called the Autoimmune Protocol. It is, you need to eliminate or detox. If you don't have autoimmune, you can still do this because it's a great detox for your system. It's a way to eliminate all sorts of toxins and free radicals and things that are going on in our body that we need to remove and let our bodies sort of calm down. Stacy's on right now. Stacy's done what I'm doing. She's already been doing this, I think she said, for a couple of years now, and she lives right here in San Antonio. We went to high school together in Houston. I had no idea that she has chosen this super healthy lifestyle. I didn't know that about her. So Stacy, I appreciate you sharing that with me, and I love that you do it, and you look fabulous, and you always seem fabulous, and you're a real testimony to this lifestyle. So I appreciate that. After about anywhere from 30 to 90 days, in my case, Corinne has very much geared this to hepatitis. So she's really doing it to give my liver a break. My liver has been working overtime for years. And Christine, good morning. Good to see you too. I can't see your face, but it's good to see your name. Anyway, we are detoxing. So I'm on day 5 and I feel fantastic. I really feel fantastic. Now, I will give the steroids some credit for some of that. Steroids really amp you up. I felt that from day 1. My cheeks got hot. I buzzed. I felt just on fire. I don't really feel that way now. I just feel good. I feel really good. And everywhere I go, I don't know if people are just being nice, but Matt, this week, he's like, babe, you're glowing. You look so good. And I mean, it can't be that fast, right? It can't be that fast. But I will say, I have been eating clean since April. Not clean, I'm sorry. Scratch that. I've been eating no carb, no sugar since April, okay? And lean. Very, very good diet since April. But I was still eating processed foods. I was still eating like some Atkins bars that I'd carry with me, or every morning I would have an Atkins bar. I was eating dairy, or I was eating lots of nuts and those sorts of things, which are still clean. But for the autoimmune elimination, what you do, this is what it is, and this is what I'm doing. If you want to do this with me, if you want to prepare over this next week for the last of 2017, get things together, and let's start this in January. You'll be just a little bit behind me, and I can lead you through it. You may not want to go this extreme, but if you do, listen up. I am eating 100% plant-based diet. 100% plant-based. I have eliminated all dairy. Hold on, let me see where I am. I've eliminated all grains, all legumes, those are beans, all eggs, all dairy, nuts, no seeds, no nightshade vegetables. You can look that up. I'll post that for you. No food additives and no chemicals. What do you think about that? Good morning. I don't know who said that. Good morning. Thank you. I wish me the best too. Actually, excuse me, it's not bad. It's not bad, guys. It really isn't. I'm going to do this for about 3 months, okay? This is the elimination phase. I'm going to try this for 3 months. I ran it by my doctor yesterday. He was 100% on board, which I was kind of surprised at. He was totally on board. So, Paula, nothing left. Whatever. I am so full, y'all. I really never saw myself doing this, y'all. But, yeah, just know what's left. Fruits and vegetables, y'all. All I want. All I can have, all I can eat, fruits and vegetables, 100% organic. So let me tell you how I make sure that everything's super clean. I've got rid of all of my toxins. Everything gets washed in a vinegar bath. I'm going to tell you about that. And I'm going to tell you about my daily routine. So good morning, Abby. So we're going to do that. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about my day. This is kind of out of order because I was going to tell you what you need, but I'm going to fold that page because y'all are wanting to know. I just freaked y'all out, didn't I? I freaked you out. Thanks, my love, Haley. My daughter's very proud of me, and she's on board with me. I've given her a list, and she's cleaned up her diet, and she's done really well. Now, okay. You know, Haley got on this for weight loss. Haley doesn't need to lose much weight, but she had a baby a year ago, and she hasn't lost all her baby weight, and she wants to do it for weight loss, but she's my clone, and she is concerned that this is going to affect her life too, and she wants to do what she can to clean her lifestyle up too. So she's doing this with me. I don't want to lose any more weight. I'm good with where I am, but those of you who want to lose weight, let me tell you guys, this will do it for you. It'll clean you up, and it'll start getting your digestive system working the way it's supposed to, and you're just going to drop weight. So has anyone seen, I was not going to tell y'all this till the end, but hold on. Has anyone watched the Netflix show called, thumbs up or hearts if you've seen this, Fat, Sick, and Almost Dead? Has anyone seen this? I want to see some action. Fat, Sick, and Almost Dead. Dana and Abby, my little movie director, have you seen Fat, Sick, and Almost Dead? That show's amazing. I don't see any activity, so maybe you guys haven't? Okay, I'm seeing some. I forgot the guy's name. My son, Blake, my oldest son, I love him to death. God love him, but he's a little overweight right now. And I guess he was thinking, maybe I should try this. And he watched it. Paula, oh my gosh, Paula, you will love it. Abby, you will love it. Abby, you'd love it from a director standpoint. You need to watch it. Dana, you too, from your nurse's standpoint, you need to watch it. Your mama needs to watch it. Bad, Sick, and Almost Dead. It's on Netflix. I think it's about an hour and 45 minutes long. Blake told me about it on Monday. I'd already started this, hadn't even heard of it. I came home and watched it. There's a part 1 and a part 2. Watch part 1. If you can get Netflix, watch it. You will be flippin' inspired. I'm telling you. So he is 100% juicing. I'm not 100% juicing, and I'll go over that with you in a minute. He is 100% juicing. The man lays it all out for you. It's what I'm doing. You need to watch it, okay? So there's a part 2 also. It wasn't as interesting. It's kind of a follow-up, but the part 1 was, I cried. I mean, you might not cry, but I cried. But thank you, Blake, Robert Blake Johnson, my son, for telling me about it. He told me I need to watch it, and I think I'm going to have Blake on board with me here pretty soon. So, wanted to tell you that. So, what do I eat? All right, I have a daily goal. Corinne has given me a daily goal. Hold your horses. Are you ready? Cindy's going vegan. I'm not going completely vegan, Cindy. I am. You'll hear in just a second. I'm not going completely vegan, but I am going 100% plant-based for 2 to 3 months, probably 3 months. Well, you'll hear in just a second. My goal every day is 5 pounds of fruits and vegetables. Paula, are you still on here? I eat 5 pounds of fruits and vegetables every day. Every day. Now, that can be in the form of a juice. That can be in the form of a smoothie. That can be in the form of a salad. Corinne, my dietitian, nutritionist, would like for me, I know, I feel like a rabbit, but you guys, it's doable. And it's only been 5 days, and I've already tweaked it to where it's doable right now. My new now. Yes, 5 pounds. So, what you need to do this is a juicer. I had a little boo-boo on Monday and Tuesday. Can we put sugar on it? No, but you can use stevia. I'm using stevia. I have not given up my coffee. I'm having 1 cup of coffee a day. That is not on the Autoimmune Protocol, but Corinne did some research, and coffee is actually, there's some studies that do show that coffee is beneficial to the liver, and it's organic, and I'm drinking decaf. I just need that little warm cup of coffee in my hand, and I do use stevia, and I use a creamer that I'm going to tell you guys about too. So here's my juicer. This is my juicer, okay? This is my juicer. It's a Krups. I did not choose this or buy this. It's actually very old. My husband was married before. I am his second marriage. You know. Oh, shoot. What did I do? I don't know what I did. Don't go away. This was his from his first marriage. It's one of the few things he got to keep. And it's been under our cabinet. I've been married to him for 11 years. It's been there for 11 years. Never used it. I think he made carrot juice with it one time. Never used it. It's amazing, okay? This is what I thought was a juicer, okay? My lovely sister-in-laws, I know I told y'all about this. Oh, Ginger! Hi, Ginger. Yeah, I thought this was a juicer. This isn't a juicer, you guys. This is my Ninja Bullet, which is also amazing, and it makes smoothies, and Marie's gone through 4 juicers or Ninjas, I'm not sure, but Sissy and Con, I have had one of these before in the past, and I made protein shakes in it. This is what I make my smoothies with, and I'm using it every day also. So if you want to do this with me, guys, you really do need to get a juicer and a smoothie maker or a blender, a really good one. This Krups I think was pretty expensive, but I think you can get like a Jack LaLanne for like $50 or something. And I'm going to share some Amazon affiliate links for you guys when I'm done in the comments, but pull your juicer out if you have one. Mine was hidden for 11 years. So you need that. That's 2 things you need, right? You need a bowl, a big, ginormous bowl, because you're going to eat a lot of salads, okay? So you need a bowl that you can toss your salad around in and do your best to make it amazing. So this is the bowl that I use. I eat out of this bowl. Well, now I'm eating out of this bowl twice a day. 2 salads. I'm doing 2 salads a day, not 3. You will also need a scale. I ordered this from Amazon. It came this week. It's amazing. It's got a tare button on it, T-A-R-E. I used to use these in the ICU when we'd weigh babies' diapers. And you put this little bowl on here, and you can push the tare button, and that makes it 0. And so then it's not measuring the bowl anymore. So everything I'm going to put in my salad, I throw in here, and I weigh it, and I make sure. Now, you won't need to weigh things, guys, after you get started. I'm already kind of catching on to what is going to weigh what. I just want to make sure I meet my minimum. And she told me 5 pounds. Now, for this first week, she gave me a little leeway and said, if you could just get to 3, it's easy. I've done 5. So you need a scale. Juicer, Ninja, bowl, scale, a water bottle that you're going to take everywhere with you. This one holds 500 mils. My daily intake for water is 2,500 to 3,000. So I do 6 of these a day. Not a problem. Hadn't been a problem at all. So then what do you need? You just need, look, a giant selection. This is my entire back fridge. How does this work with no gallbladder? Lachelle, I don't know. I'm not, Edward, oh my gosh, I have a long-time classmate watching. I don't know, Lachelle, that's a good question. Corinne's going to go through this video and she will be able to answer that question for you, I'm sure. I just don't think that it would matter. Gallbladders isn't your gallbladder more about processing fats? You're supposed to do a low-fat diet, so I don't think this would be a problem at all. Of course, you need to run it by your doctor. I was going to do the diet anyway, whether he said I could or couldn't, but he said I could. So you need a very large selection. We have 2 refrigerators. We have a refrigerator in our utility room that for 15 years of being in this house has always been the alcohol refrigerator. Not anymore. It's the beer cooler and the Diet Coke and the Gatorade for the kids, and that's what's been back there. They get 1 shelf on the top now. The whole rest of that refrigerator is for my produce. And Sonia, thank you. Thank you for sharing. Thanks for sharing, guys, for my produce. And I went on Sunday night, and I did really well. I got enough to get me through the week. I was trying to go for 7 days, and I have ran out of a couple of things. I'm out of bananas as of today, so I need some bananas, and I'm out of kale. I have like 2 measly pieces of kale left, so I need some of those. So anyway, so I'll tell you something else. All right, so here we go. That's what you need. Those are the things you need. If you're interested in doing this and you guys want to join in, those are the things you need, okay? Try to get those over the next week or so and maybe join 1st of January. If you don't already have them, if you have them already, pull them out, wash them up. Let's get through the holidays, get these out of the way. And yeah, I'm putting kale in everything, Becky. It's in everything. It's in everything that I'm making. So here we go. You ready? Here's my day. I wake up. Because if you're like me, this is what you need to know. Corinne had to do this. Corinne sent me Tracy's daily protocol. And it literally says, wake up, warm water with lemon. And I'm going to be real honest. I haven't started. Carmen's on. Good morning. I haven't started. How much are you spending? Yeah, start throwing some questions at me like this, guys. I haven't really started the warm water lemon thing into my routine yet. I'm doing baby steps, so I'm starting with the bulk of the food. It is more expensive, y'all, and I apologize to my husband. I was like, I'm sorry, honey. I mean, it is more expensive to eat organic. I was actually really surprised at that, but they do have a farmer's market over here by me on Saturdays, and I'm going to start going there. My son said that it's all organic and that the prices are a lot better, and my husband has his best friend's wife, they eat all organic, and she said there's 2 or 3 places here in San Antonio that you can get it for like 75% less than you pay in the grocery store. So I'm waiting for that hookup. I'm waiting to find out whether I'll drive to the other side of town every Sunday if I have to load up for the week, if I can get it for 75% less. So I'm waiting on that. Yeah. Is a no-no for me due to medication. Oh, also limited green vegetables. Oh, Barb, dang, really? What is, Barb? Oh my gosh, you're in my journal, Barb. I need to be reminded what you're dealing with again. All right, so in the morning I wake up and I make my green juice. She calls it the mean green. I make it in this juicer. I did not know that I was supposed to be making it in a juicer, and for the first 2 days, you guys, I put all of what I'm about to tell you in my Ninja and blended it all up and drank it like thick baby food, and it was so disgusting. It was so terrible. Jessica, I'll go back and read that. Thank you. I didn't know that. I'll go back and look at that. I put it in my Ninja and it was like baby food, and I was like, oh, this is awful. And I'm like, why would she tell me to drink this? She said she loved her morning juice. Well, 2 days into it, she's like, Tracy, you're blending that up. No, I want you to have only the micronutrients. I want you to send those greens through a juicer and only drink the juice, and it's really, really good, and it's super powerful, super potent. You're only getting the micronutrients that hit that empty stomach of yours from being empty all night. It hits your stomach, and they're just being like sucked right into your bloodstream and healing instantly, and they're a powerhouse, and it's like a powerhouse juice, and it gives you a buzz like coffee. Well, that sludge that she had me drinking was not giving me a buzz. It was gagging me. Day 3, 4, and I haven't had it today, and I know you probably think I have because I'm like on, but I haven't had my steroids or my coffee or my green juice. She is not kidding. Holy cow, sisters. Holy cow. That green juice, like within 20 minutes, I'm like, oh, what do I need to do today? What do I have to get done today? It's crazy. Please try it. Please find yourself a juicer and try it. This is what it is. 1 Granny Smith apple, the whole thing. You put the whole thing in. 1 Granny Smith apple, 1 lemon, including the rind, the entire lemon, 1 whole cucumber, a few stalks of kale, a few handfuls of spinach, a handful of cilantro, a handful of parsley, and that's it. That's it. That's what I put in my juice. I send it through the juicer. If you've not used a juicer before, I'm not going to turn this on this morning, but it's real easy. My little cup goes on this side. The juice spout's right here. It pours out. This is what collects all of the fiber and stuff that's not going into the juice is going to be over here. It would be great for a compost pile. This is where you feed your chopped vegetables into it, and you just use this. There's a blade in there, and you turn it on, you just press, and it sends out this juice, okay? So that morning juice weighs about a pound and a half raw, but when you send it through the juicer, I've got a cup, it's about that fat, and I get about that much juice in it, and it's bright green. I mean, it's like gorgeous, vivid ocean green. Bye, Abby. We'll see you later. I know this is long. We had a lot to talk about, but I'll send links. If you're looking for that, you can come back and look for that stuff. So the pulp, I don't have a compost pile. Do you have anything to do with that, Joan? My husband was asking. He's like, I was going to ask Corinne. I just haven't asked her yet. So thank you for bringing that up. I do want to know what I should do. Right now I'm tossing it. And I feel bad because there's so many vitamins in there too. So I'm not sure what to do with it. Yeah, I forgot the bacon, Sherry. Very funny, miss. I'm going to sit at a burger bar. That's not funny, guys. It's not funny. I mean, those foods are so bad for you, but they do taste so good. They do. And it doesn't mean I can't ever have one, but, I'm going to try to do this. What if you don't like cilantro? Take it out. Cilantro, parsley, she added for my liver. Those are specifically for me. So the thing about Corinne, if you go to her website, I think she charges like $50 for a consult, guys. It's not much. If you're dealing with a specific need or a specific issue, if you will let her know, she will make your daily routine not only for autoimmune, but she will make it for what your needs are. So if you don't have if you have likes and dislikes, or you have a specific disease that you're dealing with, she can do that. And it's $50. Just go to her website, contact her. She puts it together for you. She's amazing. She's really amazing. Okay. And I don't get anything from that. My God, love her, sharing soul. She's helped me so much. So anyway, okay. So that's my morning. I start that off with juice. Then I have my coffee. Let me tell you what my coffee is. She said I could have coffee. I use a Keurig. These are both organic. One is decaf, one is not. I chose decaf because the juice is already making me buzz. What am I on? Oh my gosh, you get a little foggy. The steroids are already making me buzz, so I got decaf. Although I did have a regular coffee and I didn't feel much of a difference. But they're both organic, and I used these. There's not a lot of organic coffees, I will tell you that, at least where I'm at. Then I'm so excited about this, y'all. She told me to get, because I cannot have nuts right now. Later, as I go into the re-entry phase, we will start re-entering some foods one at a time into my diet to see if those might be triggers for me. And probably the first thing I would like to re-enter is nuts, because I love almonds and walnuts. I eat them all the time, but they're gone right now, so I can't even use almond milk. So I'm using coconut milk, which makes it a plant-based diet. Fits my plant-based diet. This is the unsweetened vanilla. I don't like how it tastes very much. I really don't. I mean, it's okay. It doesn't taste bad, but it's different. It's very, very different from almond milk. I didn't like it. She said just to use this in my coffee with some stevia. I didn't care for this. Where was I? Oh, it's on here. On the back of this little dang milk jug, you guys, it says that they have ice cream, yogurt, and coffee creamer. I about died. I could not get over to the Sprouts Market fast enough. French vanilla. I'm not kidding you guys, and it's organic. So I went and I got it. It is called So Delicious Coconut Milk Creamer. It's dairy-free. I have to have dairy. I'm so excited about it. So I only use a little bit. It's like a 2 tablespoons. It's like 2 tablespoons. So I'm very, very, very excited about this. And it tastes so good. Does it taste like my Starbucks? No. Does it taste like my full of chemicals other coffee mate creamer? No. But it's better than just the coconut milk. So I'm really, really excited about that. And thanks. If you guys, there's people on here who've been doing this for years, y'all. Feed me with information. I read them all. I do. If you get a like, if all I can do, if I've got so many, is all I can do is push like, I'm saying hi to you. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I read it. If you get a like, I read it. Please don't get your feelings hurt if I don't comment back. I try to comment back a lot, but just know that I'm reading it. That's my way of telling you thank you for being here. Thank you for commenting. And thank you for sharing that information with me. And keep sharing this video. Okay, so I have my morning coffee. Now, I haven't even had breakfast yet. I've had juice. I've had my juice, and I've had my morning coffee, so it's time to have breakfast. What do I have? A salad. I have a salad for breakfast. I get my little bowl out. I put it on my scale, and I weigh up to 1.5 to 2 pounds of a salad. Spinach, kale, broccoli, green beans, cucumbers, strawberries, blueberries, chopped up apple. Last night I put orange slices in it. Thank you, Joan. Thank you. I put all that in there. I just pile it all in. I chop it all up, put it in my salad. I bought some dairy-free organic dressing. I have 2 that I bought. I'm going to be trying lots of dressings. And I toss it in my bowl, and I just sit down and I chew like a bunny rabbit for a long time. Karen, good morning, Karen. How are you doing? Thank you, Karen. Sent me information, and Carmen is her daughter, and she sent me a sweet message yesterday, and I really appreciate that. And they've got autoimmune heavy in their family, and they are full of knowledge, and they are both on here today, and I'm so thankful for them. I'm getting there, Joan. I'm getting to the meat. So I have juice, then I have my coffee, then I have my morning salad. I'm freaking full by then. I have to make myself eat my lunch, which is I make a smoothie. She wanted me to have 3 bowls of salad a day, but I can't. So she said, it's okay. Put it in your smoothie thing. I put it in my Ninja. I use the coconut milk to add liquid to it. I add kale, spinach, some fruit. Actually, I'm kind of the afternoon lunch one. I've been doing kale and spinach, and I'm making it like a sweet, kind of like a treat, like a middle of the day treat. I add a banana, and I bought this. This is organic cocoa powder. I put it in there in my chocolate smoothie and half a packet of stevia, and I blend it up, and it's like having a milkshake in the middle of the day. Favorite part of the day. That's it. That's my lunch, okay? But I still got to weigh my spinach and my kale and my banana, so that still weighs in on my fruits and vegetables. Then at night, I have another bowl of salad, and pineapple. I love pineapple, Sonia. I didn't buy any pineapple. I guess it's not in season right now. We eat a lot of pineapple in the summer, but I'll be doing that for sure. And Sonia, you've been on a health kick for like over a year. I met you right here through the painting, and you're from my hometown outside of Houston. I know that, and she's super talented, and she's been a workout CrossFit runner junkie and just looks amazing. You look amazing. So for dinner, I have a salad again, and I add my meat. She is wanting me, even though the Autoimmune Protocol does not include meat, she really thinks that I need the amino acids for regeneration for my liver, because we need my liver to we don't only need my autoimmune system to back off and shut down, We need my liver to rebuild. Yes, Kathy, he's eating salad while I'm in his office. Kathy, you should. Please do this with me, really. I mean, I know Uncle Bud's probably not going to want to do it with you, but I know you can do this. I know you can. I would love it if you would do this. And good for your little country doctor there in Rusk, Texas. So anyway, we need my liver to regenerate. So she wants me to have one lean protein every day, and I use it. I save it for my dinner salad. Whatever meat I cooked for my family, whether it's turkey or chicken, usually turkey or chicken. I love turkey patties. I really love turkey patties. So I do cook that, and I add that to my salad. So I have something hot in my salad. I make it hot meat, and I put that in my salad, toss it up. I eat a lot of avocados. She wants me eating a lot of avocados, even like 2 a day. My diet is so low-cal and clean, and avocados are high in calories, but she's good with that, and I really like them. Actually, yesterday afternoon, I was out of bananas already, so I put it in my smoothie to make, you want to make your smoothie creamy, you can add a banana or an avocado. It was good. It was good. So that's what I eat every day, y'all, and then I drink the water all day. So I am completely satisfied. I am. It's how many days before Christmas? 2 days before Christmas Eve. What am I going to do about that? You should be eating cocoa, not cocoa. Maybe it is. It is. It's cocoa. That's what it is. Thank you, Jane. That is what it is. It's cocoa powder. Okay, CACAO, cocoa powder. And it is organic. And I just add a teaspoon of it to my shake. And it's really good. Thank you for catching me on that. So let me look over my notes real quick. Y'all throw some questions at me if you have. I have a couple of other things I want to say before I close. But let's go back to... I'm going to make sure I've covered everything you need. Okay? This is what I need. I knew I needed a sweet treat. So I've got stevia, okay? I knew I can't do without it. I have to have something sweet. I knew I needed coffee. I've got my organic coffee. And I found my creamer, non-dairy coconut that I can use. I knew I needed the sweet treat in the middle of the day. So I've got my shake that I drink during the day. I love salads. I've always eaten salads, always. So I have my 2 big salads. So find out what you need. Figure out what you need. Shoot some questions out here. People will answer you. Do it under this video. Sonia, thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you too. Try to get your supplies. Like I said, come back on, and I'll have some lists for you. Figure out your why. Determine your why. Why do you want to do this? Are you sick? You want to wait until you crash and burn like I did? Hopefully you won't. Are you ignoring signs and symptoms? Are you just tired? Do you just want to be healthy? Do you want to just quit eating all the crap that we eat? What's your why? I know what my why is. I've shared that with you. So figure out your why and stick to it. Write it down. Start a food journal. She wanted me to start a food journal. I haven't done that yet, but I do have a daily journal, and lots of your names are in my daily journal. I did join, she signed us up for autoimmunewellness.com. I'll post that, autoimmunewellness.com. I get a newsletter about every other day. Some pretty good information. Thank you, Pamela. It's so good, Pam. Good to see you on here, honey. Thank you. I love seeing you in my feeds all the time. I really appreciate your comments and your participation. Okay, couple things. She wants me to add a multivitamin and vitamin D. I've added those. Long-term high-dose steroids have lots of negative effects on the body, and one of them is they can cause some bad osteoporosis. So we are beefing up my vitamin D. I don't really need supplements with all of this going on, but she's wanting me to cover that base. So I asked my doctor about that yesterday, and he said yes. She kind of suggested maybe meal planning or even batch cooking, where I gather and chop all my vegetables on Sundays and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't do that very well. I just don't do that very well. So I knew I wasn't going to do that. I'm home, so I have the opportunity to just go in there and randomly fix my stuff. But I highly suggest, if you work full-time out of the house, that you do meal prep on Sundays and get your week planned out. Put your salads together. Yes, sauerkraut is a great probiotic, and that's something she hasn't mentioned to me. And I did read that. Carmen, thank you, and I will ask her about that. And I love sauerkraut. she also wants me to start eliminating all the toxins that I slather all over my body. I haven't done that. Right now, I smell really good. If you could smell me, I smell like Bath and Body Works vanilla bean their Noel lotion. It's in a green tube, and I smell like a sugar cookie, and you would want to eat me. I smell really good. So when that's gone, I'm not going to buy any more of that stuff. She wants me to go organic, anything chemical. I know this sounds extreme, y'all, but come on, guys. I'm down here. I'm at a no turning back point with my liver. So I really have to take this seriously. I'm not asking you to, but I will be. And that's scary to me as far as like lotions and shampoos and my makeup and nail polish and all of that kind of stuff. She doesn't want me to give it up. She just wants me to go clean. And I know that there are a lot of companies that offer that. I have some friends that are a good friend that's way up in Arbonne, and I'll probably be contacting her. Her name is Carla. And so yeah, I'm probably going to do that. Giving up makeup would not be that big of a deal. I don't wear much makeup. I was thinking about that. I was thinking, Jennifer Allwood and Allison from Refunk My Junk, and they're always like, oh, everybody always asks, what is your makeup routine? What is your contour routine? And how do you show me your daily? No one's ever asked me what my makeup routine was. I don't spend a lot of time on my makeup. Don't have much of a routine there. So, Jessica, thank you with that. Jessica, I will. You'll be my go-to girl. So anyway, I'll be changing that over soon as I run out. I can't really afford to do that right now, guys. I can't. I'm not working. Y'all know that. I'm working very little. Come January, I'm going to start trying to do maybe 1 or 2 pieces a month. So I really cannot financially afford to change my lotions and my makeup, since she doesn't want me to burn candles in the house anymore, and she wants me to do diffusers instead. And I agree with all of that. I do, but I have to take it a little bit at a time. And she did. She said coconut oil, put my essential oils in there, which I have a good friend, Amy Forney, I think, has sent me some essential oils. So I'm getting a little package in the mail. I'm super excited about that. So, oh my gosh, Lonnie, that's crazy. She makes her own sauerkraut, like in the farm days. Oh my gosh, can you imagine if I start making my sauerkraut? But good for her. That's awesome. Probiotic. That's awesome. One thing, though, I will start doing that she asked me to do is she wants me to start dry brushing. And you can look this up on YouTube. I'll add a link. It's to help the lymphatic system eliminate the toxins from your body. I already know about this as a nurse in the ICU with children. Mamas with really sick kids will do absolutely anything to make their babies better. And they did a lot of dry brushing in the unit, in the ICU. I watched them. I saw it. And I'm willing to try it. I did watch the video, and I am not going to start that yet because I'm taking baby steps and starting with my diet. So I will add that after the beginning of the year, and I'll let y'all know how that goes. Ask her about the pod. She uses a special cinnamon. Okay. So that's that. So we've done pretty good. We've hung out with around 50 on here today, and I'm really glad about that. It'll help us if you guys share, and I promise we'll kind of we'll see how this evolves and bring it in. I'll read your questions and kind of leave it open, and we'll just do this together and start sharing some ideas. But really, I'm just here to share my progress and share what I'm learning and answer your questions and just encourage each other. So if you're going to do this, would you please weigh yourself, measure yourself, your entire body? I did. I promise. Where's my book? Here's my book. Here's my weights. My weight, my measurements. I did bust, waist, hips, thighs, and butt. I actually didn't do this for this diet. I did this when I started my steroids because I knew that my steroids were going to change things for me, and I'm glad I did it. So I want you guys to do that too, okay? Document it, mark it down, and get your supplies ready. Get your grocery list together. Find an organic market near you. Ask questions, share this, and that's it. That's all I have to say. I do want to say Merry Christmas. If you are going to start this in January, go for it, guys. Have a great Christmas. Eat and drink what you want. I'm going to try to be good. I'm not going to completely blow it. I can't have alcohol, no alcohol, but I'm probably going to eat a Christmas cookie or two, and I'm probably going to eat little spoonfuls of Christmas casseroles. I just will. But I've started really well, and I'll jump back on the day after Christmas and just get back to 100% plant-based. So I'm just being honest with you. So y'all have a Merry Christmas. I hope you guys stay well. We've got so many sick people here. It just feels weird. It doesn't feel like Christmas right now. We got to find that Christmas spirit because we have lots of little ones running around. We got to find it. So Merry Christmas to all of you guys. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Thank you for your support. Y'all have lifted my spirits and made me feel super strong and made me believe in myself. I was really down for a couple of weeks, and I just appreciate all of you so much. And I look forward to getting to know all of you better and seeing you on here more often, and invite your friends, okay? Thanks so much. Merry Christmas. I will see you guys sometime. Well, I'll see you guys next Friday, 9 o'clock, right before New Year's, okay? Talk to you later. Bye.